See the winds and humidity, and it is partly cloudy as we are just minutes away from the first pitch of this game. The lineup for Dave Roberts and the Dodgers looks like this. It'll be Taylor, Seager, and Grandal, Cody Bellinger, Chase Utley, 4 for 5 in game 1. Jock Peterson also had a terrific game. He had 5 RBIs in the first game, followed by Verdugo, Farmer, and Wood. So we're just waiting for the Giants to take the field. Had some fun in game 1 in a game where there really was not going to be any fun. But Pablo Sandoval took the hill. And he induced 3 ground balls.
Well, right now it's time for Built for Baseball, brought to you by T-Mobile. And one of the big stories in game 1, as my partner said, indeed it was Pablo Sandoval pitching. And what did he do? He had a 1-2-3 ninth. And how did he do it? With 3 ground balls. Sinker ball specialist, that's what the Panda's all about. And that's our Built for Baseball, brought to you by T-Mobile.
Hey, you know what he did? He threw strikes. He worked fast. I want to play behind that guy.
I love that guy. Let's take him to the position players to pitch in the San Francisco era. Matty Alou pitched 2 innings in 1965, allowed 3 hits. No earned runs, struck out 3. Dave Kingman did it in 1973. 1 hit allowed, a couple earned runs, walked 4. The 1 strikeout, he struck out Bill Buckner. In 73 again, he pitched against the Dodgers. And Greg Litton did it in 1991. And today Pablo Sandoval put his name on that list. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's very entertaining.
So Giants fans letting everybody know they're happy that Pablo Sandoval is on their team, and also that Johnny Cueto's taking them out.
This start for Johnny Cueto, and look at those numbers, just 1 run allowed in 26 innings. 0.35 ERA, 23 strikeouts against 4 walks. He's been that good. And what does he do when he's good? You're going to see a fastball that he'll sink and he'll cut. It'll be low 90s. He'll also throw a changeup and a slider combination and an occasional curveball just to stay in shape. But everything he's throwing right now, it's crisp. It's where he wants it to be. And I think that perhaps has been the genius of Johnny Cueto. Once again, there's good finish on all of his pitches. And he'll do it from a variety of motions. Again, everything designed to upset the speed and tempo and rhythm of a hitter. For Johnny Cueto, lifetime against the Dodgers, 6-8 with a 3.22 ERA. And let's take a look at the defense playing behind Johnny Cueto tonight, starting the Giants outfield from left to right. It's going to be Hernandez, Jackson, and McCutchen. Crawford, Longoria on the left side. Tomlinson, Bell on the right side. Buster Posey, he'll be in the squad, putting down the signs.
So Johnny Cueto coming off the start where he was fabulous in Anaheim. Now walking off the back of the mound as he waits for Chris Taylor to step up. So here's Taylor, and the first pitch of the ball game is a called strike.
See a much different strike zone in the nightcap with Brian Gorman, the crew chief, behind the plate. It's a good zone, steady. You'll get a little bit of width on the outside part of the plate, but you have to earn it. And we'll call some high strikes.
0-2. See the rest of the umpires. It'll be Asanya, Johnson, and Ortiz from first to third. Brian Gorman behind the plate. It's 0-2. And it's a line drive fair down the left field line. And that's a leadoff double. All the extra base hits the Dodgers had in the first game was not exactly how we wanted to see this one get started.
Well, again, another 0-2 count. And one thing the Dodgers have done all day today, they have done very well in 2-strike counts. Here, Cueto tries to sneak a fastball by him and drops it just above the knee, middle end. And Taylor jumped all over the mistake.
Here's Seager. Seager hitting .269. Loves that first pitch and hits this one out of play down the left field line, 0-1. Seager's had decent success against Cueto. He's 10 for 30 with a double and a home run. Grandal to follow. In tight to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Dodgers have lost 3 of 4. Remember, they lost 3 straight until they won game 1. Everything else, all the other departments are just about 500. 5-5 on the road, 4-4 against the Giants. They're 8-9 against the West. So Seager, who played in the first game, is ahead in the count, 2-1. Deep to right and gone, and it's 2-0, and they're at it again. So Seager hits his 2nd home run of the year and his 2nd career home run off of Johnny Cueto.
Down and in. And tall hitters from the left side have always been able to take advantage of down and in mistakes. Beauty of this thing in the eyes of Seager was he stayed inside a pitch that was just off the plate inside. And just like that, Giants trail.
So we start over. Here's Grandal. Grandal fouls it out of play. Giants were playing from behind the entire first game. And here they are again. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Grandal, hitting at .308. 4 home runs, 19 driven in. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 with Bellinger on deck.
Not the normal winds that we see at AT&T this time of night. It's pretty calm by AT&T standards.
And as far as Cueto, it's not unusual to see him give up runs in the first inning.
First inning is when he's most vulnerable. I say that about a lot of pitchers. But once he finds his rhythm, and he usually finds it within 15 pitches, he can lock into it for the rest of the night. But right now, I mean, he's still searching.
And a line drive to right. That'll be a base hit.
Take a look at the numbers on the home run from Seager. This is in a 2-strike count, 107 miles per hour at 384. So 3 hitters up against Cueto and 3 loud line drives.
Here's Bellinger. Bellinger at 289, 3 home runs, 12 driven in. And it's a bit wide, 1-0. Bellinger in 13 lifetime at bats against Cueto. He's got 5 hits, and a couple of those hits were doubles. And the hope was after game 1, you go into the clubhouse if you're the Dodgers and you cool off.
Well, so far,
not so much so far. So Cueto has to come in. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss.
Changeup. That's the beauty of Cueto's changeup. I mean, you're going to throw it in and count. The movement on the changeup from Cueto will just fade away from left-handed hitters.
Good pitch, 2-2.
That's two-pitch combination. Soft stuff away, hard stuff in.
Lifted out to right field. And McCutchen will grab this one when it comes down. And here's Utley. Well, he had 4 hits in the first game, and 3 of them were doubles.
Utley off to a great start. Guy who refuses to get old.
He's had 50 put it in play at bats against Cueto as he takes a strike.
15th year at the big league level, 39 years of age. He'll turn 40 this December. In great shape.
Cueto stays wide. Utley's hits today were all over the field, and they were all hit hard. He did not have a cheapie in the bunch. Foul back, 1-2.
Easter egg hunt.
Uh-oh.
Easy, careful, careful.
You got to be able to get up now.
There you go.
Not big. One and two. It's high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grandal is obviously not a threat to steal. He doesn't have a steal. He has been caught once. So you still see Cueto trying to get his feet on the ground. And won it on a ground to Tomlinson. Double play. Utley says no. I'm sure they'll ask the players to stay on the field.
Safe. One more look. He's safe. So the Dodgers got a challenge. This shouldn't take a whole long time. And Cueto stays out there for more pitches. 23 pitches into the first. Brian Gorman, crew chief, with the headset on. This replay review is presented by Xfinity. There you see Dana Sogda next to him.
Sogna's responsible for the call. So he just realized his perfect game is gone.
That's right. 2 outs into the game, and there goes my perfect game.
Here's Peterson. Peterson had 4 hits the first game as well.
A lot of hits in that first game. 20 Dodger hits in the first game.
And he takes low. He had 4 RBIs in the game.
That's a child is rocking the hat.
He did good. 1-0. One ball and 1 strike. Now, Jock Peterson, this is a challenge for him. He's 1 for 16 with 7 strikeouts.
Well, he had 4 hits in the first game, and he didn't change his uni. He said, "The heck with that." A lot of guys change the unis. When you get 4 hits, obviously you don't.
1 and 2.
He is not picking up that changeup, and I have to go back and think a lot of the success that Cueto has had against Jock Peterson has been on that changeup.
Foul back, so he came back with a fastball.
And he was on it. It's hard to sneak a fastball by Peterson. He's one of those guys you can throw 16 off-speed pitches in a row to him and then think you can sneak a 94-mile-an-hour fastball by him and he'll square you up.
Yeah. Overshift is on. Crawford to the right of second base.
You know, we played with guys that way that just never, ever look for anything but a fastball, ever. And have had success doing it.
Yeah, but they didn't miss it either. 2 and 2.
See the shift on for Peterson.
Crawford. And that'll end the inning. 2 runs for the Dodgers. Top of the order coming up. To lead things off, then McCutchen, Posey, and Longoria. Bell will hit 5th. Tomlinson 6th, and then Brandon Crawford, who's got a little bit of ownage on Alex Wood, and also Jackson, and then Cueto to round it out.
On the hill tonight for these Dodgers is going to be the left-handed veteran Alex Wood. Wood, 6'4", 210-pounder. He's in his 6th year at the big league level. This will be his 6th start. Still looking for his first win. Numbers are good though. 26 strikeouts against 2 walks gives you an idea of his command. And what you're going to see is a 3/4 delivery. He's got a little weirdness in his delivery, a little herky jerk. And it'll be a 90-ish type fastball with the curveball changeup combination. And he throws everything just about the same amount of time. If he gets a curveball going, he'll ride that thing a long ways.
Here's Hernandez. And Gorkis looks at a strike. 333 for Gorkis Hernandez with a home run. Couple of runs batted in. And he bunts at third base side. Farmer charging, Farmer throwing, and they got him.
Good idea, good job of getting the bunt down. And really a nice play from Kyle Farmer. Kyle Farmer is a catcher slash infielder, and he makes this play like he's played third base his whole life. You can't do any better than that.
Nice play. So here's McCutchen. McCutchen hitting .204. Three home runs, 11 driven in. Played most of the first game. And a strike. He's had 4 hits and 22 at bats against Alex Wood. There isn't anybody that really has squared up Wood historically. Maybe the exception is Buster Posey, who's on deck. And tight, 2 balls and a strike.
Talked about the weirdness that Alex Wood has in his delivery, the herky jerk, and it all has to do with him collapsing the backside as he gathers to
hit into the gap in left center field, and Peterson on the move, and he's going to track it down. He got a good jump.
Well, that's a great play. Let's take a look at the rest of that Dodger defense playing behind Alex Wood. Starting in the outfield from left to right, it's going to be Peterson, Taylor, and Verdugo. Seager, Farmer on the left side, Utley, Bellinger on the right side. Yes, Monty Grandal, he'll be in the squad, putting down the signs.
So here's Buster Posey. No activity in the first game. Hitting .278, 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And he hits a high fly ball to right. It's Verdugo, and on the track he puts it away. After 1, 2-0 Dodgers.
No beef. So get on over to Mr. Pickles and get yourself a barbecue tri-tip sandwich.
Yeah, it's 2-0 Dodgers. Verdugo, Farmer, and Wood to face Cueto. He threw 29 pitches in that first inning. Aaron Verdugo takes the first pitch down low. Verdugo is activated for this game. The left-hander Alexander was shipped out. There's a strike. We saw a little bit of Verdugo last year. No swing, 2 balls and a strike.
Roberto Ortiz, third base umpire, saying a no swing.
High and foul and out of play.
Verdugo at Oklahoma City was hit 276 with 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Dodgers drafted him, and they really had to make a decision on this guy. Do you want to be a regular player or a pitcher? He's got a great arm and left-handed. Second round pick by the Dodgers in 2014.
Rolls this one to Belt. Belt to Cueto. Let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, gentlemen, a lot of roster moves for the Giants today. And before tonight's game, they optioned Roberto Gomez, and they have recalled left-handed reliever DJ Snelton. Now, reminder, the moves they made before Game 1, there are a lot of them. They placed Joe Panik on the disabled list with a left thumb sprain. They put Mac Williamson on the concussion DL, and they moved Mark Melanson to the 60-day DL. They recalled Austin Slater, and they called up Alan Hansen, who have a day hit a home run in his first major league at-bat, a 3-run home run. Gentlemen.
Yes, he did. Here's Farmer, who takes a strike.
It was his first at bat with the Giants.
Right.
Alan Hansen has over years' time at the big league level with the Pirates and the White Sox.
High pop up to McCutcheon. 2 outs.
Well, the series ends tomorrow with the Dodgers, but Monday the Padres coming to town, first of 3, and there are tickets available, and there are dynamic deal ticket offers available starting as low as $8. Go to sfgiants.com/dynamic deals.
So here's Wood. Wood's 0 for 9, but he can hit.
Panda fan.
0-1 to Wood. Tap foul, 0-2.
See a lot of reaching for the guys that take their at-bats against Johnny Cueto, and that really is what he's all about. He's taking the balance and the strength out of your at-bat by mixing his speeds.
Got him. And a nice clean inning for Cueto. Longoria, Belt, and Tomlinson coming up.
the International Champions Cup. Earthquakes versus Manchester United. July 22nd, Levi Stadium.
Of course, Seager a 2-run home run in the first inning. So here in the bottom of the second, it'll be Longoria, Belt, and Tomlinson.
Well, a bachelor party. All the groom's bros are there. And then across his chest it says, "Sorry, ladies. This guy's getting married." Well, I'm sure there's a few broken hearts out there.
Of course. Here's Longoria. He takes low and away. 235, 5 home runs, 10 driven in. High and foul and out of play.
Last time Dodgers saw Evan Longoria, he did not have a swing, and that has all changed. Longoria picked up his swing in the last road trip. Swinging the bat with a lot of confidence right now.
Longoria got into the first game in the 9th inning only because they needed a third baseman, because the third baseman was pitching. And he got a ground ball. On the ground towards the hole and into the hole for a base hit. He will not give that one back. It's the first hit of the game for the Giants.
Yeah, you're right. He won't give it back. He's owed a few of these. That is the Pitchcast is brought to you by SoFi, a modern finance company. But the one thing the Giants could not do a good job of early in the game, in game one, was get runners on to start an inning. And here they are with Longoria getting a leadoff single to start things off in the second.
Here's Belt. Belt in the first game went 0 for 4. And a swing and a miss. Belt has had 16 at bats against Alex Wood. He's 2 for 16. But on the bright side, both of his hits were doubles. You see the shift. The third baseman is to the right of second base. Tap near the bag. Seager gets that one and that one. So nice play.
Well, it is a nice play, and it's such an unusual play. It's a play that you never practice. It's a total ad lib for Seager. And you know, you don't catch the ball and then go back in 360. I mean, when do you ever do this? Touches the base with the left foot and quickly gets to his right foot. I mean, that's an ad lib, but that's exactly how the play should be made.
Yeah, there were two guys there that could have made that double play. Here's Tomlinson. Tomlinson wraps this one on the ground to third, and Farmer has it. And with the help of the double play, a nice quick inning for Wood. Third inning coming up, 2-0 Dodgers.
teacher is Mrs. Jennifer Click from Edison High School in Fresno.
Okay.
Jennifer is one of the 5 finalists with a chance to win $20,000 for her school. Provident Credit Union donates $10,000 to that prize. Jennifer developed an interest in teaching while studying chemistry at Fresno State and is now an AP and Honors Chemistry teacher at Edison High. To vote for Jennifer, click
Longoria to Belt. Cueto's breaking some bats.
Yeah, it's a good pitch. Hey, you want to vote for Jennifer Click? Visit www.nbcsportsbayarea.com/AST. She founded the E-City Pantry Club 3 years ago, and since then has donated thousands of personal hygiene packs to local schools, community centers, and shelters. Nice going, Jennifer. Good luck.
Here's Seager. Seager hit the home run in the first. Nope, just a little bit high. Seager in that first game went 2 for 5. And a strike, so he shaves the outside corner. It's 2-1. Out of play down the left field line, 2-2.
That's a 90 mile an hour fastball that Seager was late on. Well, you say, how's that possible? I was right over the middle of the plate. Well, because he's established a changeup in the mind of Seager. And that's the beauty of the off-speed pitch. Can make your 90 mile an hour fastball better.
Out of play again. Hit a line drive into the arcade.
Well, that location, it's hard for a left-handed hitter to stay inside that and keep it fair. Pretty impressive swing of the bat from Seager.
Goes down below again, 3-2. Tapped right back to Cueto. And that'll bring up Grandal.
So Cueto wins round 2. Two pretty good bats that Seager has had against Cueto. Grinders. And not only has he hit a home run, but he's seen a lot of pitches from Cueto.
Hey, look at the game.
Well, they're on the Merlot Commodore. Could be a prom night.
Yeah, it could be. April, May. Grandal, a little dribbler. Cueto juggles it, and then Grandal runs into it, and now Indiana. Crawford, Jackson, Cueto coming up, 2-0 Dodgers. He had some issues with Yasmani Grandal, and I think he thought, if we remember right, that Grandal might have been tipping some pitches when he was on second base. He threw an up and in, and then both guys got ticked off. Here's Crawford. Crawford at 198. Takes a strike. Crawford took an 0 for 3 in the first game. Lines this one into center field, but it's right at Taylor.
Well, you look at what just happened here. This was a perfect opportunity for Grandal to just put a shoulder into Cueto, but no such thing. So apparently the feelings are soothed over.
Well, it was May 17th of last year, so they had what, 8 months of last year to get over it. And all the early months this year, so they're over it.
Well, tonight was Crawford Gnome Night, and there were some special dipped in gold gnomes that were given out randomly, and there's one of our lucky winners. What does it really mean? Well, nothing. Then you got something that they didn't make a whole lot of, but it was a cool giveaway.
Jackson rolls it foul.
Whether you got the gold one or not.
Either one was good.
The one that they gave away was fully colored, but the glove was gold. It was a gnome celebrating the 3 gold gloves that Brandon Crawford has won. But if they're making a gnome of you're a hit.
So Jackson's out swinging. Next Tuesday, the 1st, as the Giants take on the Padres at Say Hey 2 for Tuesday, 2 for 1 Giant hot dogs at all Doggy Diner locations at AT&T Park. sfgiants.com for tickets. First strikeout for Wood, and here's Cueto. Cueto lines it, and Utley catches it, and that'll end the inning. 4th inning coming up, 2-0.
Dealers, March 30th in Los Angeles. Johnny Cueto goes 7 one-hit shutout innings and strikes out 4. He was perfect through 6 innings, but gave up a leadoff single to Chris Taylor. That came in the bottom of the 7th. And that's our Smart Play, brought to you by your Northern California Ford dealers.
So inning number 4, it's a 2-0 lead for the Dodgers. Bellinger, Utley, Peterson. Bellinger hit a fly ball to right field in the first inning. And the pitch is wide, 1-0. Overshift is on, and a bouncing ball to Belt. 1 out. And here's Utley.
It's amazing what happens when a pitcher finds his rhythm. How easy everything becomes in regards to placing his pitches in the strike zone, quality strikes, quality movement, and the ability to mix speeds at, and not only with Cueto, but to do it through a number of motion types like that.
Utley rolled one to Tomlinson. Ended up reaching on a fielder's choice. And it's down low, 2-1.
Talked about how hot Utley has been. I mean, you could see how a hitter just gathers his back leg and gets ready to hit whatever speed you're throwing him. How they can see the pitch early, how they lay off the pitches below the zone. It always seems like they're in control of the count, that the count is in their favor.
Well, the count is in Utley's favor on this pitch. And he backdoored him with a breaking ball. It's 3-2.
Utley not in agreement with Brian Gorman. This is much more of a pitcher strike zone in this nightcap than what we saw in the last 2 games. Games 1 and 2 of this series, which were strike zones that really favored the hitter.
Out of play. Pitch number 58. Here in the 4th. Out of play again.
Got a man making a play. He's looking around for somebody to high five. Yeah, there you go. Hey,
somebody come to his rescue. Take my picture. Let's move on. Utley, it's a fly ball to center field. So Cueto wins the battle with Utley, 2 outs. Here's Peterson.
well, Xfinity X1 customers say, show me the San Francisco Giants into your X1 voice remote and get live stats on your TV. Change the way you experience TV with Xfinity X1. The shift in the infield, straight away in the outfield.
Longoria, the lone defender on the left side. And a strike, and it's 0-1.
two off-speed pitches, but one with movement running away from Peterson, the other one coming back into the strike zone, but Xing that outside corner beautifully and doing it with off-speed stuff.
Close, 1-2.
Just kind of tail a little two-seam fastball. That's that speed between the changeup and the fastball. From a different motion, a quick pitch. Very creative.
A teaser, 2-2.
Well, I mean, pretty much soft stuff away the whole at bat. I mean, if there's ever been a time to go in with hard stuff, I mean, it is set up. That's what Buster called. He wants the hard stuff in. And Cueto shook it off twice. You see a catcher go 2 times with the same movement, same speed inside. Again, you know he knows it's set up. The problem with it is if a pitcher knows that he wants to throw a pitch, but if he knows that a catcher is persistent to suggesting something, when he finally throws his pitch, he's going to doubt it.
On the ground to Belt. And that'll end the inning. Top of the order coming up for the Giants. It's 2-0 Dodgers.
Was the Gold Glove presentation with Rawlings for Brandon Crawford and Evan Longoria, and you are a former Gold Glove winner with the Giants, 1994. What kind of memories did that ceremony bring up for you?
A lot of memories. I can remember being out there with my dad and my coach from junior college and Cal, and brings back a lot of memories. It was a special day, especially for me growing up in the Bay Area. So it was a lot of fun. Have my family with me, so they got to enjoy it too.
I know you keep your Gold Glove on your desk so you can look at it, and it's rumored that winning a Gold Glove is maybe the most coveted award you can win in baseball. There are so many, but why do you think that is, to be recognized for your defensive prowess?
I think the players, and being a former player, they realize that the work that goes into it. I think sometimes in baseball, it's more about offense, and I think the players really take pride in their defense. And when you talk about winning a Gold Glove, it's years and years of understanding the position, understanding the fundamentals, understanding the footwork, and the repetition of doing it over and over again to where you become a great defender. So it's every day. It's all the ground balls that they take 2 or 3 hours before the games and fly balls. So I think that's why the players are so proud of it.
Well, it was really fun to see you out there on the field tonight, and I know that Brandon Crawford and Evan Longoria appreciated you being out there. Darren Lewis, 1994 Gold Glove winner. Gentlemen?
And that was not a fluke, by the way.
Oh, he was sweet.
He could have won it every year.
He was fun to watch.
1-2 pitch coming up. And it totally breaks down Gorkis Hernandez for the strikeout. This was part of the ceremony earlier with Evan Longoria, who won it last year in a Tampa Bay Rays uniform. So a couple of guys that hold down the left side of the diamond. The Crawford family enjoying everything.
Jaylyn, the wife of Brandon Crawford, she's due to have another baby. I always look forward to their Christmas cards. It seems like they add one every year.
They do. Yep.
So little housework for Alex Wood to get the mud out of his spikes. The clay.
McCutcheon roped one into the gap that Jock Peterson ran down. Giants need to find some holes. That's what they need to do. Check swing foul, nothing in 2.
Right now, Alex Wood's control is impeccable. He's just throwing darts, and not just with fastballs, breaking balls as well.
High pop-up foul and out of play. This heavy schedule against the Dodgers the first month of the season is close to coming to an end, and right now in 8 games they're 4-4. And McCutcheon waves at that breaking ball.
Take you an idea how good that breaking ball is. Well, Darren Lewis, how good was he? This is Shea Stadium, 1994. Bud Black on the mound, and D. Lou taking one away. And the other thing too about Darren Lewis, there was joy in his game. I mean, he was like a little kid out there, and he could bring energy with his glove.
Here's Buster Posey. You know, Mike, I remember that series. That was when the Giants were making a move on first place, and I think the strike happened right soon after that.
It did.
I remember we all went out to dinner to Carmine's, and we were watching what I think the Expos and maybe the Dodgers were doing. Probably enjoying some food too, I might add. Posey waves at one and just got a piece. By the way, our Carmine's dinners for about 15 years in a row were pretty awesome.
They were. It's still a great place to go if you're in New York. It's right down the theater district. I think it's down there on 43rd, close to Broadway.
1-2.
But it was one of those restaurants that we would always seem to have an off night in New York, or a day game where we could go to dinner in New York, and that's where we'd go.
Yeah, we invited people we didn't even like to that dinner.
Yeah. Good food.
Posey hooks one, foul.
And they gave the line. They have Kyle Farmer, the third baseman, way off the line. Thinking Posey is going to assault the 5.5 hole, the space between third base and shortstop.
Hold it up. Selfie. Let's go.
Smile.
Posey pokes this one out to left. And Peterson will put it away. Really terrific Giant. D-Lou. It's 2-0 Dodgers.
This is loaded, one out. Gets the 3-6-1 double play, and look at the emotion from Johnny Cueto. He would escape the bases loaded jam. He gets Luis Valbuena, and the Giants are going to win that game and that series. That's our Mercedes pivotal play.
Here's Verdugo, who takes high. Well, Johnny Cueto looks like he's on his way to helping out the bullpen.
Yeah, he's cruising now. 28 pitches in the first inning, and after that, he's been very economical. And once again, we saw this happen between Alex Wood and Johnny Cueto in Los Angeles. They are feeding off each other's rhythm. They're both working quick, efficient innings. Right now, Cueto behind 3-0 to Verdugo. Does that surprise me? No, because he doesn't know Verdugo. So he's nibbling.
And a strike. Now, next Monday, April 30th, is our annual Bay Area night with the Warriors, presented by Pete's Coffee. It is a special event, and your game ticket is going to be against the Pods, and you're also going to receive a Giants Warriors reversible scarf. sfgiants.com/special events. Padres are smoking the Mets tonight, 12-2 at Petco. Lively yard at Petco now.
Well, it's a lot easier to hit home runs in that ballpark now than it was when it opened. That's for sure.
So Farmer, who popped out to right field, takes a breaking ball down low, 2-0.
Just a bit low.
You don't want to lose these 7th and 8th hitters to have the pitcher bunt, and then you got the beef. And he's a pitch away from doing that.
Well, he's having a talk with himself right now. He knows he's a little quick with that front side. He's got a little drag in his arm. Think about Cueto. I mean, he's a pretty quick fix. At times, just a little pause. And that's the problem when you've got a number of deliveries that you could give him. You can get out of whack. If you don't have the ability to quick fix and get yourself back into a good throwing mechanics, you can't even attempt to vary your motions.
So Verdugo with a walk to open up the inning. And now Wood.
Johnny calls timeout. He wants a ball. It's got some strikes in it. Get rid of that thing.
So here's Wood. Remember, Wood can hit a little bit, but you would expect him to be bunting.
Well, that means you can't be that aggressive if you're a corner infielder.
Buster was jumping out there to see if he could keep that ball fair. It bounced over his head. It's 0-1. On deck is Chris Taylor. Fair ball. That's one. That's two. How about that play?
Well, it's a play they're going to look at, but I don't know how Brandon Crawford made it. There was so much in front of him. Third base umpire Roberto Ortiz making the call on it. And the Dodgers are going to contest, or at least look at the play at third to see if Crawford's tag did beat Verdugo. And I think he got him. And look at the off-balance throw. Steve Reich.
I don't know what exactly the call is here. I mean, Verdugo's still standing on third.
He touched it. Crawford hit the bag with his knee.
So there's that one. So what's the problem? Did they call it foul? What? Talk to me.
Well, unless he tagged Wood at the plate. If that's the case, then that takes away the force.
He did tag him. He may not have meant to, but he did.
Well, I couldn't tell him. It looked like he did. He touched him with his glove, but I think the ball may have been in the bare hand of Posey. Whether or not Posey touched him with the ball itself, which he has to do, I just couldn't tell from that angle. Posey saying he did not. Posey definitely made contact with Wood. Now you should be able to see on this. Yeah, he touched him.
Yeah, he did.
So this is probably umpire's review. This replay review is presented by Xfinity. And what's going to happen if they rule that the ball is fair? I mean, that's another thing they may be looking at.
So while this is going on, Cueto's going to play catch.
The long-awaited decision from the Sages in New York. So you're definitely going to see that Posey did touch him. Right, there's the kind. That's out. It's fair. He's out. I just don't know if it was fair. I think you're going to look at that too. There was no tag. There was no tag on Verdugo at third. So Wood it is a fair ball. Wood is out at home, so it basically goes down as a successful sacrifice.
So here's Taylor. Taylor, who has doubled and he's rolled out to third. Giants will pull the infield in. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
And Cueto definitely pitching for the strikeout. Goes right at the hands to get a quick advantage.
Runs it inside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Trying to crowd him. Hard stuff in, sets up soft stuff away. Johnny Cueto's looking for a non-productive out any way he can get it. Strikeout, pop up, comebacker.
Stays in tight, 2-1.
I don't think he wants to give up the base with Seager on deck. The bats that Seager has had against Cueto tonight have been too good. It's the guy he needs to get.
And now, at the last second, Taylor asked for time. And the 2-1. 2-2.
4 pitches, 4 fastballs. Cueto's got the choice whether he goes from the windup or the stretch, and clearly he feels more comfortable in the windup.
And the 2-2. Got him.
Beautiful. Front door cuts it in. And that really is, I think, the definition of a true strikeout pitcher, is when he can get the strikeout in a strikeout situation. Right on the inside corner. Just the second strikeout. How does it make him a strikeout pitcher when he's got 2 into the 5th inning? Well, because he can get that strikeout when he needs it.
So Buster goes out, probably said, look, do what you want to do. You do have a base open. Big swing and a miss, 0-1.
Got at him with a fastball. Seager likes the ball in, he likes it down. He can hurt you up and away, but he's got a hole on the inside corner at the hands.
Little flare. Side retired. Nice job by Cueto. All right, time for the offense to do something.
Toyota, designed for the grind that comes through every time. See your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Since the first, it's been 2-0. And Evan Longoria, followed by Belt and then Tomlinson. Longoria has been the only base runner for the Giants, and that was a single to lead off the second. So here he steps up. Facing the very tough Alex Wood. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Tell you what, his breaking ball was just lethal in the 4th inning. And the first one he throws here to open up the inning number 5 is lethal as well. So think about a curveball. It can be what you see the first time you take an at-bat against a curveball pitcher may be different the second time you see. The breaking ball can be better. And in the instance tonight against Alex Wood, his has definitely gone up another notch than what he opened the game with.
High and deep to left. Peterson with room. 1 out. Stream the Giants on the go. This season, once again, you can stream every NBC Sports Bay Area Giants broadcast on your desktop or mobile device. Stream on the go on the NBC Sports app. So here's Belt. Belt rolled into a 6-6-3 double play in the second. And he takes high and wide with Tomlinson on deck. I mean, you're talking about Wood. I just looked back to make sure my notes were right that he hasn't won a game this year.
Well, you're right. He's 0-2, but his ERA 3.72, not bad. But then you look at the numbers for Wood. In 29 innings, gave up just 22 hits. He's walked 2, and he had struck out 26. Now that's before the game started tonight. Now he's walked 2, and he struck out 29. But it has everything to do with the support that the Dodgers have not been able to give him offensively.
Yep.
And he's a strike thrower. Ranks in the top 3. It's funny though, but he looks into to get a sign. He always looks like his underwear's tight when he's looking at the catcher. Guys squint to see. It happens at nighttime, especially when you've got shadows and you can't see the signs. And if you don't have great vision, you got to squint.
Bell, a little jam shot, and that's going to fall.
And right now, that's a rally for the Giants.
Giants to take it, absolutely.
Second base runner they've had on tonight. They have not moved a man over to second base this whole game against Wood.
Tomlinson rolled out to third in the second.
There's the giveaway gnome of Brandon Crawford.
Who's on deck?
Who's on deck?
There's Brandon Crawford.
Dodgers completely give left field to Kelby Tomlinson. They are sure he's going to hit the ball the right side of the field.
Well, he kind of messed with him the other night when he pulled one past the third baseman and picked up a double to the left of the third baseman.
But you think with all the slow breaking balls that Alex Wood is going to throw him, it is an opportunity to pull the ball. This is an enormous invitation to a right-handed hitter hitting off a lefty.
Out of play.
Chris Taylor, the center fielder, he's about 20 steps to the left of straightaway center field. They are pinching the gap in right center. I mean, that is an isolated defense against a guy. You're giving up a lot of field.
Right there, 2-2. Side of that pitch, you got breaking ball on your mind. Out of play.
Good emergency swing right there. It's almost like he dug that out of Grandal's glove, the catcher.
Two and two. Crawford on deck. Pitch count for Wood is not even an issue.
Tight underwear.
Tap towards the hole, and it gets through. And Belt had a shot, but he puts on the brakes.
So a nice battle. Kelby Thomason finds a way to punch a hole on the left side of the infield, and for the first time tonight, the Giants have a runner in scoring position.
Here's Crawford.
Just a little three-hopper that finds the grass in the outfield. And you see how far Jock Peterson had to come over to get to this ball.
Crawford hit a ball right on the nose in the third. He lined out to center field. Wood now really taking his time, and Grandal's going to say, okay, I've had it.
Well, I think the concern they have right now is the signs. And I don't think anybody trusts anybody anymore. It's got pretty sophisticated as to how guys will pick up signs and try to relay them, either signs of the pitch or location. So the Dodgers, they're changing it up. Giants going to get some activity in their bullpen. Reyes Maranta.
Outside and low to Crawford.
And Wood has slowed it down.
Very much so. When you get tight undies, that's what happens.
It'll happen.
1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to Crawford.
1-0 changeup. Alex Wood, like Johnny Cueto, I mean, they never really care what the count is. I mean, they're going to throw all of their pitches. They have as much confidence in getting changeup or the curveball over it what they do with the fastball.
Wood will eventually throw it, and Crawford will swing and miss. It's 1-2. On the ground and a base going to be held up, and the bases are going to be loaded.
Oh, that was an absolute strike from Jock Peterson. And Ron Wotus, I mean, he was aggressive till the very end. And it almost hung out Kelby Tomlinson on the back end at second base, because he saw the windmill wave and he saw the green light. And watch, there's the stop sign, and Tomlinson almost overran it. You go till you get the stop sign. Another great at bat the opposite way for Crawford. And here's that throw from Peterson, a one-hop strike. Even out by 20 feet.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have worked out well. Well, big spot for Austin Jackson, who struck out in the third.
Jackson has been grinding. He's been in a slump.
Belt, Tomlinson, and Crawford are your base runners here in the fifth. Out of play, 1 ball and 1 strike. So there's Hundley on deck.
Wood reacted. He wanted that pitch. This jam, you want everything you can get. Watch the reaction from Wood.
It's outside. To left field, and I don't think anybody's there. Here they come. Belt scores. Tomlinson scores. Crawford scores. And the Giants take the lead. And now Johnny Cueto's going to hit. Boy, did Austin Jackson need that.
Boy, he did. That was a grind. Oh, a mistake to location. And Jackson makes him pay. And with the overshift the Dodgers put on, they exposed the line in left field. No chance for Peterson, who had to come a long way. Then he had a problem picking it up. And they all score.
Cueto hits a high fly ball to left. Peterson will make the catch. And now Gorky Hernandez will hit.
And the point you made about a big hit for Austin Jackson, indeed, he had been grinding. And this is the swing of the bat that has enabled the Giants to take the lead in the game for the first time today.
Well, that bobble was the difference as to whether Crawford was going to score or not.
Let's go and run Wotus. Watch the reaction from the dugout. It's amazing how many guys audition for the third base coaching job.
Especially from the rail. Hit well out into right center field. Taylor, can he get there? He will. And that'll end the inning. As Hernandez hit it a ton. Giants take the lead.
2018 Lexus RXL, part of the RX family. See your local Lexus dealer.
3-2 Giants, sixth inning. Cueto gets the beef this inning. He's thrown 85 pitches. Grandal is 1 for 2. And the first pitch is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Popped him up, maybe playable. Buster Posey gets rid of the mask. He waits, and he puts it away. Check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, how about some good news on the injury front? And that is about reliever Will Smith. He threw back-to-back days with AAA Sacramento Wednesday and Thursday and came out of it feeling just fine. He does still need to pitch through some traffic. They're going to have him do that tomorrow. If he comes out of that feeling well, Bruce Bochy said they could activate him Monday or Tuesday. Dwayne?
All right. And that's not just good news, that's great news. Here's Bellinger, takes low.
And pitching through some traffic means coming into an existing inning.
Yeah, or maybe creating it.
Yeah, just create some stress.
Andrew with a mighty rip, and it's 2-1.
Trying to tie the game up right there. Of course, you can say that about just every swing this guy takes.
He tries to tie the game up when they're down 5.
or up 7.
Two and two. I'll say this about Johnny, is he hasn't been bashful about throwing the fastball.
No, but he knows when you've got a great changeup, you know that you have established that in their minds before you throw the first pitch. So guys with great changeup, they don't have to be that fine with their fastballs.
Belt has this one, and Cueto will go to the bag. Bellinger 0 for 3, and here's Utley.
These have been good at bats. Utley, Cueto.
Dodgers in this game have 3 hits, and they were the first 3 hitters of the game. That's it. They got 3 hits. That's it. So Cueto now will come into Utley, and Utley goes around. It's 2-1.
Cueto could get Utley out. The next couple pitches, he could come back out there and pitch the 7th.
You're right.
Pitch count right now is huge for Bruce Bochy in determining as to whether or not Cueto's going to come out of the game after 6 or possibly 7.
Little double shimmy, and it's 2-2.
All right, the double shimmy. Here we go. Perfect release.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Out of play again. The 2-2. Got him, and that'll end the inning. McCutcheon, Posey, Longoria coming up.
Brought to you by SoFi, a modern finance company.
Giants leading 3-2. Here's McCutcheon. And McCutcheon pops it back and out of play. McCutcheon his Aprils are the worst month in his career, so he's going to be happy to see Tuesday. But sometimes you can trick yourself towards the end of the month.
It's amazing how a baseball player's mind works when they're slumping. I mean, you get out of a city, go to another city, okay, new start.
Yeah, I hit good in this city.
Get out of a month, you into a new month, all right, I'm good. It's all going to turn. You could be a guy you've had great success with facing your whole career. You could have a 1 for 16 going. You're going into a city where a guy's pitching where you've had ownage, and it mentally can get you out of the funk.
Sure. McCutcheon takes it close. It's 3-2. Boyd grabs his head because his underwear is tight.
Well, he's animated. He thought this was a strike for sure.
And it might have been.
It's close. Eee. Yep, that's the look.
And the walk. RBI Baseball 18 delivers an all-new franchise mode and much more. It is available right now. It's called RBI Baseball 18. RBI.com, rated E for everyone.
That's a big at bat right there. Wood had him in a 1-2 advantage, and he loses him to lead the inning off. And this is after Wood had given up 3 runs in the 5th. He's not happy about it. You get an idea as to how competitive he is. But now he has to face Posey out of the stretch.
Buster getting after that first pitch a lot. Rolls it foul. And the 0-1. One ball and one strike. I gotta say this about Wood: when he misses, at least tonight, he is making the hitter think every time.
You're right. He has caressed the strike zone with just about every pitch he's thrown, and he has not made many mistakes out over the middle. The one big mistake he made over the middle, Austin Jackson made him pay for it.
Longoria getting loose. Got him. So here's Longoria.
A little cut fastball that just nibbles out that outside corner. And that's perfect location from Wood.
Longoria hit a ball to the warning track in the 7th that was caught by Peterson, or in the 5th. He taps this one foul. No balls and one strike. McCutchen leaning and just got that. He was going.
Well, he saw Alex Wood's #1 move too. And you're right, he was out of here. That was close. Dodgers looking at it. And they're saying play on.
One ball and one strike. So here's Wood in the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Longoria with slightly open stance. Waits the pitch in the dirt.
Fish ain't biting.
Belt to follow. Here's the 2-2 out of play.
Stayed in that swing beautifully. That's the one thing that he corrected from the last road trip. And once he started staying in, he started seeing the ball better. He started swinging up better pitches.
Three and two.
Another good pitch. I mean, those are just tough takes. Just right there, just a bit shy of that inside corner.
McCutchen goes, swinging a bouncing ball to third. They're going to go to second for one, safe there, out there. Longoria would be thrown out 5-4-3. And here's Belt.
Well, with McCutcheon going on the play, Dodgers could not get the force at second, but they do manage to get that 5-4-3 and get Longoria at first.
So here's Belt, who singled in the 5th.
And I wouldn't expect to see a whole lot in the strike zone here. Dodgers know that Belt's been red hot. So Wood, I mean, he can pretty much pick as to who he wants to throw to. Belt or Tomlinson. If he goes at Belt, he can stay on the corners or just off the corners. Wood wants to talk about it, and Grandal doesn't want to come out and burn a mound visit. Finally, Wood says, no, I need to talk to you. So, Dodgers give up another one. They've got 4 left. Giants have yet to use one with Cueto.
So here's Wood in the 1-0 to Belt.
Perfect pitch.
Belt bangs it off his foot, so it's 1-2.
You know, the bad thing about it is it hit that ball pretty well. It's the thing, you think foul ball, the guy didn't get it for us. That's not necessarily the case. He hits this ball pretty good right
Ouch.
Into the top of his foot. And that'll make you do the Aztec 2-step.
Blown away 2-2. I know it'll make you want to not swing at the pitch that you hit off your foot, that's for sure.
You see the defense, modified shift in the infield. Give Belt the line in right field. Take away the gap in Triples Alley.
And a little flare. And it's going to fall. And here's the throw home. It is not in time. I'll tell you what, that guy can still run. And I mean, he's not an old fella, but he can still run.
Well, he got a 2-out jump. But where you really make the play is when you swing around third base. If you are not precise in your route, you're out, because Jock Peterson comes up with another good throw. And everything had to be perfect from McCutcheon's end. Boy, he hits that thing right on stride. Compact route, outside route to the plate.
Tip your cap. Here's Tomlinson.
And you're right, he still moves well.
Tomlinson with a base hit in the 5th. Rolls this one slowly to Seager. And Seager's throw is just way offline.
Well, you don't see that very often with a big league infielder. And Seager, hey, he looks a little confused as to how this happens. I just don't think he had a good grip on the ball. I mean, Bellinger never had a chance, so the inning extends.
And now here's Crawford, who had a hit with runners in scoring position in the 5th, except the runner didn't score as he hit it too hard. On the ground sharply to Utley. This will end the inning. So the Giants pick up a run here in the 6th. A leadoff walk to McCutchen, and eventually he scored on the blue pit by Belt. 4-2 Giants. Cueto was terrific. He allowed 3 hits, and they all came in the first inning to the first, second, and third hitters. Giants with 3 runs in the 5th and a run in the 6th. Seager has a home run, and that came the second hitter of the game, and that's how the Dodgers picked up their runs. When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and smog experts.
So Reyes Maranta gets the ball now for Bruce Bochy. Maranta has had a nice year so far, a good solid April, his rookie campaign. A little quick pitch, something he learned from Johnny Cueto. Dodgers have action in their bullpen. It's Daniel Hudson.
Down low.
You talk about how good Johnny Cueto was tonight. I mean, he had a rough start, as you pointed out. Double, home run, single. First 3 guys, 3 were solid line drives. And given what happened in game 1 of this doubleheader, I mean, it obviously raised some concern. But then that's it. Slam the door shut.
3-2.
And then when he got the strikeout with 1 out, and runners at second and third in the 5th inning, that was huge. At the time, the Giants were down the game 2-0.
So a leadoff walk. Here's Verdugo. He drew a walk in the 5th inning. He's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike. On deck is Kyle Farmer. Low and away. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
There's Daniel Hudson, the right-hander.
And a base hit to left. So now this inning becomes stressful as here's Farmer.
Padres coming to town Monday, and there are dynamic deal ticket offers available starting as low as $8. Go to sfgiants.com/dynamic deals and check them out.
So a conversation between Crawford, Posey, and Maranta. Farmer is at the plate. Austin Barnes is on deck. He would be hitting for Wood. Squirts away from Posey. No movement. 1 ball and no strikes.
And very quickly, Giants responding. Tony Watson heading down to the bullpen. And this will be a red alert. Get ready in a hurry. Right now, Reyes Maranta does not have a feel for the strike zone.
No swing. 2-0.
Close right there. Did he go? Close. 50-50. Kurt Young going to come out and slow things down. He's going to give a chance for the bullpen to get loose. And we mentioned Tony Watson down in the bullpen. Sam Dyson, the right-hander, has joined him.
Yeah, Maranta's not going to get as much rope as some of the other guys just because he's young. But we do know this is he needs to throw a strike right here. And that's not even close.
Yeah, you can see the frustration. I mean, nothing worse when you don't have a feel for the strike zone. And you're coming in and out of the bullpen, and you've got to make something happen. You've got to challenge that strike zone. You've been given a couple run lead.
Now he's got to do it again.
If he can keep that ball down around the knees, I mean, he can get the ground ball to get a double play. I mean, this is the location you're looking for if you're trying to get a pair. Well, easy take right there. It's easy to take when you're trying to get out of the way from being hit. Well, Bruce Bochy is staring down that bullpen to see who's ready.
So here's Barnes. I mean, I think Bruce Bochy trusts Maranta's stuff. Right now, he just doesn't trust his accuracy. Strike one would do him a lot of good, and it's not there.
Posey calling a breaking ball, anything to give him another feel. And that's it. That's all the rope is going to give him.
So it'll be Dyson with the bases loaded. Giants are hanging on. They lead 4-2. We'll be back.
Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Francisco Giants Baseball Club, LLC.
Here at AT&T Park, Giants with a 4-2 lead, but things are getting weird here in the 7th.
So when you need a ground ball, you're going to go to a guy who's got a good sinker, and that would be Sam Dyson. 12th time he's come in. He has been whittling off his ERA. He was in the 6s about a week ago when he was out of whack mechanically, but he has found his mechanics. When he's right, you're going to see mid-90s sink, which gets ground balls. The Giants would give up a run to get a double play here.
So it's 2-0. Dyson and Barnes just don't have enough history. 2 balls and no strikes. On the ground. That's 1 and 2. What a great turn. Tomlinson, Crawford, Belt. Barnes is going to ask the Dodgers to make sure that they did indeed turn it.
I think they did. The throw had to be absolutely perfect from Crawford when he made the exchange. Every part of the play was perfect. It had to be, if you're going to get Barnes, he can run. There's the feed, the toe tap, and then he guns him down. And how close was it? Not very. He's out.
So a run comes in.
You can't turn that any quicker. And they had to do it that way to get Barnes.
And here's Chris Taylor. Big swing and a miss, 0-1.
You can watch the exchange, glove hand to bare hand from Crawford, how quick that was, but the feed was up high. And it was an absolutely perfect feed up there to where the exchange got him into his throwing motion so quickly. If it was below the belt, he never would have been able to get the throw off in time.
So it's 1-1 to Chris Taylor.
I mean, the perfect feed is up around the chest. And watch the accuracy that Tomlinson gives Crawford the ball. Right off the right shoulder, and that's where you get your quickest exchange.
1-2.
I mean, he threw that ball to Crawford. I mean, the accuracy is like throwing it through a toilet seat. It was perfect.
Two and 2.
.5 seconds on the exchange. Got it? Gone.
That is a thing of beauty. 2 and 2. And that'll end the inning.
That's some kind of relief work right there.
Right there, Sam Dyson doing it. Giants hang on to the lead. It's 4-3.
services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com. By Xfinity. X1 will change the way you experience TV. And by Kelly Moore Paints. Go where the pros go. Kelly Moore, the painter's paint store.
4-3 Giants. We are in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Xfinity Fast Pitch is powered by Xfinity High Speed. You take a look at the pitch that Sam Dyson wrapped around that outside corner to end the inning. I mean, that is tremendous relief work. You come into a bases loaded, no out situation and you preserve your lead. That's as good as it gets.
Here's Austin Jackson. Austin Jackson has had the biggest hit in this game for the Giants. When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change and auto service, your trusted oil change tune-up and smog experts.
So the veteran, Daniel Hudson, 31-year-old right-hander, 9 years in the big leagues, just got called up from AAA. This is low to mid-90s fastball from the low 3/4. Got a slider and a changeup.
Jackson's hit was a double with the bases loaded to knock in 3 runs. And it wiped out a 2-0 lead for the Dodgers. And a call strike.
Alex Wood, you go back and review the number of mistakes he made out over the middle of the plate, and you can put them all in one hand, and that was one that he made. And Austin Jackson made him pay, cleaning the bases off with that double.
And he flips this one foul. So Jackson now in a battle. Rolls it into the hole, and he's got a hit. We talked about the hit. This is what it looked like. And when you watch this, take a look where Jock Peterson's playing, and that was significant.
Now he was well over in the left center field. And then a bit of a bobble, and that allowed Brandon Crawford to come home all the way from first. It's the first time the Giants have had a lead today.
So Sandoval is going to hit. And he takes it low. Sandoval went 1 for 4 in the first game. Picked up an RBI. Also pitched a perfect 9th inning.
Tony Watson get ready for the 8th inning.
Sandoval fouls it back. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, she made a play.
She did. And not afraid to celebrate either.
No, no, she conquered that fear a long time ago.
Way outside, 2-1.
Hudson's always had good stuff. But every once in a while, I mean, he can get a wild hair up his nose and he can lose the strike zone. And he also can give you some opportunity out over the middle of the plate.
Jackson, who's got 1 steal on the year, gets chased back. Swing and a miss by Sandoval.
95-mile-an-hour challenge right through him. Hudson sets his hand to a circle change grip before he puts the ball in his glove. He'll do that on every pitch.
And a quick toss again. Jackson's back. Verdugo in Triples alley. No one in right field. Popped him up. It's Farmer. No, it's Grandal. 1 out. And here's Gorky Hernandez. Gorky is 0 for 3. Hit a ball that would be out in every park except this one, as he hit one out to 421 that was tracked down. He got AT&T.
He got AT&T. I don't know if he can hit the ball any farther in that direction. I mean, he really got all of it.
Right down the pipe, and it's no balls in 1 strike. Swinging a little bloop that Bellinger is going to make a nice basket catch.
That is a nice play. Just a quick break to the ball, gathered it up, football style. Oh, wide receiver.
So here's McCutcheon. McCutcheon's leadoff walk in the 6th produced the Giants' 4th run, and that's the difference right now. His belt knocked him in. This game is the last game standing around the major leagues. Everything else is finished. Sharks are finished. Warriors are close. McCutcheon takes low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Buster Posey's on deck. That foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Giants were expecting kind of a normal game in the first game. Instead, they got a 3-hour and 53-minute game where they had to use a position player to pitch the 9th. And it really kind of messed with the schedule as far as getting this park ready. McCutcheon rolls another one foul. Consequently, this game started. Supposed to start at 7:05. It started at 7:15.
Which is the normal start time.
And the workers did a great job of cleaning it out the best they could.
Well, they really did. It's pretty amazing how you can move 41,000 people out and then bring 41,000 people back in. All within about 2 hours, not even.
One and 2 to McCutcheon.
The number of pitches thrown today by both teams, counting game one and where we are right now, 614.
615 is high. It's 2-2.
Hudson taking his time to get set.
3-2, and now Jackson will go.
Well, that's significant. Dodgers move Chris Taylor back. I mean, they're playing doubles defense. They do not want to give up another run. I mean, that's a deep set right there.
And the walk.
So the Giants get a free gift of 90 feet. They get a runner in scoring position. The game or the inning extends, and now Posey gets the hit with 2 men on. And he's looking for his first hit today.
High to Buster Posey. He's 5 for 18 against Daniel Hudson. Way outside, it's 2-0.
Easy take. That's the thing about Hudson. I mean, he's got great stuff, but he's got a little sling in his delivery, and that can cause some inconsistency with his release point. At times he throws across his body, and it's never a good thing when you're trying to locate a pitch. Because not only do you put yourself in counts where you have to get it into a hitter, like now. It's just that you can't, when you're just trying to throw a strike, you're not thinking a corner. You're just thinking, I need to throw a strike. And that's when you're vulnerable. They'll let Posey go here 3-0. If he gets the movement, the location, the speed he's looking for.
Three 3-0. And it's a walk.
It is Daniel Hudson's inning. Rick Honeycutt, the pitching coach for the Dodgers, going to come out, try and build a refocus. They're going to get somebody going now. Looks like JT Chagua is heading down into the bullpen. Evan Longoria going to try and create some space here.
Ryan Gorman's going to break it up. Longoria is 1 for 3. And there's a called strike.
Good explosive 95-mile-an-hour fastball out of that inside corner.
Oh, jumps out in front. It's now 0-2. Bases are loaded. Down the left field line, nobody's there. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. Posey held at third. And another extra base hit for the Giants with the bases loaded.
Well, and a 2-strike, 2-out double that knocks in a pair. And that it hurts. And we talk about the gifts that you get from Hudson. Here's one right middle in, above the belt. And this is something the Dodgers did not see in the first 2 series, and that's a hot Longoria. And they give the line, and he hits away from the defense. Dodgers play Peterson straight up. That ball gets caught.
So Dave Roberts comes out. So it's been an inning. (6-3). Giants have scored twice. So Chagua is now on the mound facing Kelby Tomlinson.
Take a look at the numbers for Chagua. Been very good in 10 games, a 2.25 ERA, 10 strikeouts in 8 innings, just 8 base runners. Got a fastball that's got good life. You'll see low to mid-90s fastballs with good sink. He's got a hard slider and a changeup.
And Tomlinson takes down low.
And all that velocity from a low 3/4 release is going to give you, naturally going to give you some sink.
So Longoria and Posey on the bases and a base hit. Longoria got a good jump. Here's the throw home, not in time.
And one thing the Giants have done tonight, they have excelled with 2 outs. Given the opportunity, they have come up large, and Kelby Tomlinson adds his name to the list. Tomlinson going right back up the middle. The way he's taught.
So here's Crawford. Crawford pops it up. Seager watches it into his glove, and that'll end the inning. Giants in 9 men to the plate. They score 4 times. It's 8-3.
In 2011 at PNC Park, and this date 7 years ago in Pittsburgh, Ryan Vogelsong recorded his first major league win in 5 years, and his first with the Giants. He went 5 2/3, give up a couple runs, struck out 8, and he would walk out of PNC Park a winner. And that's our timeless moment, brought to you by Coors Bank. And right now, we are going to see a major league debut. DJ Snelton, the big left-hander, 6'6", 240, 25-year-old, going to start his major league career.
And on the first pitch, he better cover first. He does. And nice way to start it. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Your trusted oil change tune-up and smart experts.
That's what Snelton did in 6 games in Sacramento.
I mean, he throws everything he has at you.
A lot of body.
A lot of body.
He doesn't have a blazing fastball. He got a slider and a changeup. He's got the same type of anchor that Alex Wood has when he gets ready to go. He really dips that back shoulder and almost looks like he tries to touch the ground with his arm, or at least the baseball he's holding in his hand when he starts his motion. Unusual for a guy his size, 6'6". Good changeup.
1-2.
And I think he sets that changeup with all that body motion you're talking about. Oh. I mean, Grandal's not an easy guy to get on his front foot, and right now he's having a hard time staying back with that changeup.
He just backed it up.
Watch that big dip. Anchor that hand deep. Circle change. And you're seeing 6'6", 240 come at you with all he's got. Ooh. 91-mile-an-hour fastball. I mean, it's what you're going to see with velocity-wise, right around 90. Saw him a lot in spring training, and he was impressive. Put himself on the map.
Runs that fastball in. It's 2-2.
Snelton, a 9th-round pick for the Giants in 2013. And he hit every level.
Got him.
And that's his first big league strikeout. And they'll save that ball. Snelton activated between games. Roberto Gomez, who pitched in the first game, he was designated back to AAA, and Snelton came up. And here in the rivalry, Dodger Giants, he gets to make his debut, and there's his first strikeout.
There's Bellinger. He's throwing strikes. I'll give him that. Well, yeah, I mean, he does have a nice little lead. One ball and one strike. One and two.
I mean, he's funky. I mean, you haven't seen this guy because of that motion, because of that great changeup. Not an easy puzzle to solve.
Plus, he's loosey-goosey on the mound.
He is loosey-goose. Out of Lake Forest, Illinois.
Long arms and just kind of flopping around. Foul back. Gets the ball back. Goes to work. He's in the big leagues. Hey, good for him.
Oh yeah, he's going to go to bed tonight a big leaguer, and he's never been able to do that before. Jam shot. Abraham Lincoln didn't pitch in the big leagues.
He did not.
DJ Snelton doing it right now.
Out of play. Up that one to 93. Little adrenaline hit.
Oh, you never have more adrenaline than you do right now making your debut.
Matt Kemp is on deck. Out of play. There's your challenge. There's your challenge with a 5-run lead. Hit out to left. Yorkis Hernandez will track this one down, and that'll end the inning. Giants will come up, and they'll have Austin Jackson to lead things off.
Who's on a rehab assignment right now with AAA Sacramento. He's actually right in the middle of a game. He played yesterday all 9 innings. He went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. He was hit by a pitch. He played right field. He also played right field this evening. So far 1 for 4 with a single and a strikeout. Gentlemen.
All right, we'll keep an eye on Hunter Pence. Here's Jackson. Jackson is 2 for his last 2. And the hit in the 5th, the biggest hit of the game. Foul back, gets 1 ball and 1 strike.
And Austin Jackson has been really grinding to get an opportunity and to come through in an opportunity like he did today. His team down 2-0, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Right there, 1 and 2.
The last time the Dodgers were in town, the Giants had a walk-off victory on a home run from Andrew McCutchen. And after the game, he said, "Yeah, I kind of feel like I joined the party."
We're trying to find a helmet for Snelton. And Jackson goes around, so Snelton's going to hit.
Well, I watched his swing in the on-deck circle. It's a pretty good hack. Just a matter is will he be able to swing? First major league at bat.
They can't deny him a chance to swing, can they? Foul.
No, they will not. Take a look at the motion. And he really gets down, then back up. It's almost a high 3/4 release when he finally gets back up, gets his arm in place. What's unusual about this is a lot of motion for a guy 6'6".
So this is JT against DJ. Outside and low.
Tell you what, though, I mean, you watch one swing, and you know this guy's got a clue with the bat in his hand. Tony Watson said to use my helmet.
Foul.
So what'd you do last night? Well, I made my debut, got to pitch and take it at bat in front of 41,000 people. Yeah, that was fun.
Got him. 2 down. Here's Hernandez. A polite cheer for Snelton. Warriors Playoff Central is airing right now on NBC Sports Bay Area Plus, which can be found on the channels listed on your screen. If you can't find NBC Bay Area, if you can't find NBC Sports Bay Area Plus, log on to NBCSportsBayArea.com or call your local provider. And a strike to Hernandez. Hernandez has had some good at bats. He's got nothing to show for it.
Well, he's got the good feel in his hands, though, and that's important.
That's true.
I mean, let's face it, you're either a confident hitter or you're not. We watched Nick Hundley have like a 1 for 16 at the start of this season, and it was the hardest 1 for 16 in the history of baseball. And he knew he was swinging it well. The stats didn't say that, but his hands were feeling it. And that's kind of how it's going right now for Hernandez.
And that'll end the inning. So Chagua strikes out the side. We'll go to the ninth. It's 8-3. Giants. Found on the channels listed on your screen. If you can't find NBC Sports Bay Area Plus, you can log onto NBCSportsBayArea.com, or you can call your local TV provider. So here's Utley.
You got to be careful if you're going to try and throw a breaking ball and you miss on the inside corner. Utley will stick his knee right into it and take the hit batsman. He's very good at doing that.
Utley hitless in 3 trips. Two and one with Peterson on deck.
I mean, the guy makes his debut, gets his first at bat. Now he has a chance to get the final 3 outs of an inning, the 9th inning. And you can understand his rhythm a little jacked up right now. And I don't even know how you find the calm with this. He's going to tell you something about himself as to how he handles this situation. You know what happens is you want it to end so badly is your pace picks up and you kind of get out of whack.
And Utley fouls this one to keep it at 3-2. There's the celebration.
Warriors with the win. Let's go, Dubs.
Sharks won.
Let's go, Sharkies.
Belt to Snow. 1 out.
Well, join us tomorrow for the 4th and final game of this 4-game series with the Dodgers. It's a 2 o'clock start time. Our hour-long pregame live starts at 1 o'clock. You see it right here on NBC Sports Bay Area. Also streaming live on the NBC Sports app, so don't miss anything about the Giants this season. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and NBCSportsBayArea.com.
Here's Peterson. In the dirt. Peterson drew a walk in the 7th. It was the critical inning for the bullpen. And Dyson bailed him out. All right, time to regroup.
So make a little repair. Take the strap off your glasses. All right, there you go. That was bugging me.
So a 4-pitch walk.
And very quickly, activity in the Giants bullpen. Stanton's got a little equipment problem going with his glasses. But it is a good time for all the veterans to kind of converge on him and just kind of calm him down. They understand exactly what's going on inside that jersey. That heart is pounding right now. All right, we're good.
Verdugo's up. So another lefty against lefty. High, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, now this becomes a big pitch, and it'll be the first time he throws a strike that will enable him to calm down this inning.
And a strike.
That'll help. But I mean, right now, I mean, his adrenaline is raging. This is his major league debut, and he's got a chance to get the final outs of a game against the Dodgers in a win.
On the ground and a base hit. So a couple of hits tonight for that young man. And here's Farmer.
Everything this inning from Snelton has been up. Last inning, he was able to get his changeup down. When he missed, it was below the strike zone. Now he's up, and that's just a matter of being way beyond the comfort zone with adrenaline.
Farmer's walked twice. Two and 0. And here comes Bruce Bochy. And that's it. He's going to the closer.
Well, the kid did well. I mean, it's just a lot to ask from him in this situation. You can see how it got away from him. But he did well on a night he'll never forget.
So Snelton departs. Strickland coming in.
and NBCSportsBayArea.com. Also available to listen live and as a podcast on NBCSportsBayArea.com. Check it out. They are a hoot, and they will give you interesting perspective.
Here it's 8-3 Giants as Strickland is in.
Look at the numbers for Strickland. And in a 2-0 count, the Farmer taken all the way. He pours one in.
And Farmer goes around. It's 2-2.
All right, did he go? Two-seam 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Yeah. Close, but yes, he did.
Got him.
So he inherits a 2-0 count. He goes fastball, fastball, curveball, and sends Farmer back, well, to the farm.
Oh, give me some for that. That was
Give me
awesome.
some. Curveball down below the zone. See ya.
So here's Kemp. And the strike at Denise. Kemp. Hitting at 308. Can't find it. Now he does. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Longoria guarding the line at third.
Change grip on the fastball, 96 with cut. And he gets Kemp to chase.
Strickland's going to knock it down, recover, and that's the ball game. So the Giants end up splitting in this day-night doubleheader, and after this really rough loss this afternoon, a nice comeback.
Well, and the beauty of this game is that, you know, an ugly loss is just a loss, and the Giants really showed me something offensively tonight with two out hitting. They scored 3 in the 5th, 2 out hitting. It was 3 in the 7th, 4 in the 7th, 2 out hitting, and that was the difference in this game.
All right, want to say to everybody in the truck and all of our camera people, way to hang in there. 7 hours we were on the air, but well worth it today. Final score, Giants 8, Dodgers 3. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for Giants Postgame Live, and it's presented by Toyota, which starts right now.